You think your world is falling apart, don't you? You think you've lost control, that everything you've built is crumbling beneath your hands, and no matter how tightly you hold on, it keeps slipping away. I know that feeling. I've lived it. That hollow silence after failure, that weight pressing against your chest, crushing everything you thought you were. You stare into the chaos, hoping it'll stop, but it doesn't. It grows, it consumes, it breaks, and for a moment, you believe you've already lost. But that's where you're wrong. That's where every warrior's real test begins. The moment when the noise is too loud, the pain too deep, the fear too heavy. That's when you decide whether to surrender or to take control. You think control means forcing the world to obey you? No. Control starts with you. When everything outside is falling apart, control the storm inside. I learned that the hard way. I used to think power was everything, that strength meant domination, that control meant bending the universe to my will. But no matter how strong I became, no matter how high I climbed, I still lost. Again and again, I watched Kakarot surpass me, that fool, with his smile and his peace of mind. I raged, I screamed, I trained until my body bled, and yet I was never in control, because my mind was chaos. My pride blinded me, my anger ruled me. I was powerful, yes, but I was enslaved. And that's what you must understand. Strength without control is destruction. You can destroy everything in your path, but if you cannot master yourself, you will lose it all. Control isn't built in comfort, it's forged in fire. In the moments when everything is breaking, that's when you must rise above the noise and say, "No, I decide what happens next." You cannot stop storm, but you can stand within it, unmoved. You can choose calm while the world burns. That is real power. That is what makes a man unshakable. You've let chaos own you for too long. You've let emotion drive your choices, fear dictate your actions, and weakness shape your destiny. You say you've lost everything good, then there's nothing left to lose, nothing left to fear. That's freedom. That's your reset. From now on, no one controls you, not pain, not doubt, not failure. You do. Every breath, every step, every decision yours. Stop blaming the world. Stop waiting for balance. Balance doesn't appear, it's created. Discipline is control. Routine is control. Getting up when you don't want to, training when you're tired, speaking when your voice shakes, that is control. Because control is not about strength, it's about command. Command of your mind, your emotions, your purpose. You must become your own master, not your fear's servant, not your past's prisoner. Every time you say, "I can't," you surrender control. Every time you say, "I'll try tomorrow," you hand it away. But every time you stand up, even with trembling legs and a broken heart, you take it back. That's how you rebuild when everything is falling apart. Not all at once, piece by piece, choice by choice, fight by fight. Until one day you look around and realize the chaos is still there, but it no longer controls you. You've changed. You've evolved. I've seen worlds burn, empires fall, gods all tremble, but the strongest force in existence will always be the will of a man who has mastered himself. You have that power. You've just forgotten it. You think control is about winning. It's not. It's about standing firm when you're losing. About choosing discipline when emotion begs you to collapse. About fighting not for victory, but for order within your soul. Because when you control your thoughts, your actions, your reactions, you control your reality. The storm outside becomes irrelevant. You want peace? Earn it. You want control? Build it. You want to rise again? Then stop letting life dictate who you are. No more "why me?" No more "I can't." No more drowning in chaos and calling it fate. You are not a victim. You are not powerless. You are Saiyan blood, Born to adapt, born to fight, born to rise again from ashes stronger than before. Every fall, every wound, every moment you thought you couldn't go on, that was training. That was the universe shaping you into something greater. Don't waste it. Don't curse it. Use it. The world won't slow down for you. Life won't wait. The only thing you can control is how you face it, with fear or with fire. And I promise, once you learn to control yourself, nothing can touch you. Not failure, not pain, not chaos. The storms will come, but you'll walk through them in silence, calm, certain, unbreakable. I've lost battles. I've lost pride. I've lost people I swore I'd protect. But the day I stopped fighting everything around me and started mastering everything within me, that's when I truly became unstoppable. You don't need peace around you. You need peace inside you. That's where control lives. That's where strength begins. Stop letting your emotions steer your destiny. Stop being tossed around by doubt and regret. Control is not coldness, it's focus. It's choosing the path even when your heart begs for escape. It's standing tall in the wreckage and saying, I am not done. You want control? Then take it. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. Now. Because the longer you wait, the more chaos grows. It feeds on hesitation. It thrives on weakness. And you are not weak. You were never weak. You simply forgot who you are. You forgot the fire that once burned behind your eyes. The warrior who once refused to break. He's still there. Buried under doubt, buried under pain, but still there. Wake him up. Look inside yourself and remind that voice, that forgotten version of you. I am the one in control now. Let the world fall if it must. Let everything burn if it needs to. You will remain. You will stand. You will rebuild. Not because it's easy, not because you're fearless, but because you decided that nothing outside of you will ever dictate what happens within you again. That is strength. That is pride. That is control. When everything is falling apart, hold your ground. When everything hurts, breathe. When everything seems lost, remember this truth. And the universe bows to the man who commands himself. So stop running from the storm. Face it. Tame it. Become it. And when the dust settles, when the fire fades, when silence finally returns, you'll stand there, calm, unbroken, with nothing left to prove, because you'll know the truth. Control the storm within you, and nothing outside you will ever break you again. You think this is the end, it's not. This is the moment that defines you. The collapse, the chaos, the darkness. They're not here to destroy you. They're here to reveal you. Every warrior reaches a breaking point. The difference is, some shatter, others sharpen. You want to know the secret to control. It's not power, not talent, not luck, it's ownership. Total, brutal ownership of everything that happens in your life. Stop saying, it's not my fault. Start saying, it's my responsibility. Because the moment you claim it all, every mistake, every failure, every wound, that's the moment the chaos loses its grip on you. You stop being a victim. You start becoming a warrior again. You think you can't control the world, and you're right. You can't. But you can control your reaction to it. That's where freedom lives. That's where power begins. I learned that when I lost everything. My pride, my purpose, my peace. I stood in ruins, surrounded by silence, and realized I had been chasing control my whole life while letting my emotions control me. The irony burned deeper than any wound, but that's when it hit me. Control isn't found in rage. It's found in stillness, in knowing who you are, even when everything around you tries to make you forget. That's what it means to be unbreakable. Not to be invincible, but to be immovable. To face the storm with calm eyes and steady breath. To say, do your worst. I remain. That's control. That's mastery. That's evolution. Because every time life tries to pull you apart and you refuse to bend, you grow stronger, sharper, colder, and yet somehow more alive. Chaos isn't your enemy. It's your training ground. It's where you learn to stay steady in the fire. So stop waiting for peace. Forge it. Stop waiting for control. Take it. You are not meant to crumble. You are meant to command. So rise again, not as who you were, but as who you were always meant to become, the one who controls the storm. So listen to me. When the world screams against you, when everything falls apart, when even your own mind starts to turn on you, don't run. Stand still. Feel the chaos pressing against your chest. Feel the pain in your bones. Feel the fire that's trying to consume you. And then breathe. Slow, deep, controlled. That's how warriors are born. That's how men reclaim their destiny. You can't fix the world until you fix yourself. You can't lead anyone until you command your own heart. Every scar, every loss, every sleepless night, it's building something inside you that no one can take away. So stop doubting, stop fearing, stop breaking. You are still here, still fighting, still breathing. That means you still have control. Remember this control, the storm within you, and nothing outside you will ever break you again.